Lisa Sykes.
Good morning.
Good morning. How
I
are
wore
you?
a celebratory shirt just for you.
Oh, party like a rock star.
That's
All
right. That's right. We're going to have a party today.
You really look good today.
Well, so do you. It's amazing. It's a shame we can't look like this every day.
Yeah. Well, this is my last regular day here at Come On. I feel kind of ambivalent today. I wonder why.
Well, you know, I kind of had my cry in the shower this morning. I decided I could do
did
that.
you really?
Well, yeah, I got kind of emotional, but, it wasn't because you're retiring, Daddy. It was because now on Monday I have no one to blame my mistakes on.
Oh, you don't make any mistakes. What are you kidding? Hey, you got...
No.
Let me tell you what, you got the greatest program director that I've ever worked with
Isn't
here
he
this
sweet?
morning.
Thank you.
His name is Kent Johnson. He's been here all week. He has worked his buns off. How I can ever repay him for this week and this tribute, I don't know how I ever will do that. And all the people here at KOMA, I'm going to miss everybody. We got some really special guests today, people. Vance Harrison Jr. is supposed to be here today, who was the guy who brought me back to Oklahoma City. Mary Hart, my old co-host on Benny's Day, is supposed to call us this morning at some time. And guess what? The guy, Moneybags himself, the man who has so much money, Tony Renda, owner of this radio station, is going to call today.
Yeah, he wants to make sure you have, he pays you for, if you work today, he pays you.
Okay.
If you don't, if you're a no-show today, he was going to deduct that from the...
You know how much money Tony Renda's got?
Well, I don't know. He's paid you quite a bit.
Well, the other day he wrote a check and the bank bounced. Now, let's get started, people, this morning with news with Ken Johnson.
92.5 KOMA, Oklahoma City.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Danny Williams, along with Lisa Sykes. We've got a studio full of people today. Our boss, Kent Jones, is here like he's been here every week taking film. And if you haven't checked out our website about my last week here at KOMA, you've missed it. And he's put it in. Have you slept any this week, Kent?
Sleep? What's that?
Sleep? What's that?
I finally had to share one of my secrets with him yesterday.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, at 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon, we were all still here. He walked in and goes, "How do you do it? What's your secret?" And I handed him a packet of emergency, the vitamins, vitamin C I hand him all the time. And I said, "Here, take this."
Right.
So he did. Did it work?
Oh, it worked.
You know what?
All right.
That's some incredible stuff. It does give you some stamina.
All right. Well, you've got more than anybody I know.
But now, see, I had to share my secret.
But you're really high this morning because you went where last night?
I went to see the American Idol show last night.
Was it any good?
Oh, my goodness. I have never seen. That was fast-paced. It had all the top 10. And David Cook and little David Archuleta is just about the cutest thing I have ever seen in my life.
No kidding.
And the crowd was great until all of the teenagers started screaming at the top of their lungs.
Oh, did they?
Now I know and remember what it was like to scream at the Beatles and the Monkees and Paul Revere the Raiders.
I understand you took Archuleta home with you. Is that right?
Oh, no, I would have gone for Michael Johns or David
Okay.
Cook. But, my friend Kara went with me. My friend Kara went with
Kara
me.
Rice, yeah.
And Kara acted like a little schoolgirl. She was going, "Oh, I just love Michael Johns."
That's
I just
fantastic.
cracked up. It was amazing, the age of the crowd. We're talking 6 years all the way up to, your age and past. So
You mean
anyway.
there were some 80-year-old people there?
You know what? It is a variety. I think there was more people there than there were watching, this Democratic convention.
Yeah. Well, I'm
There's
sure.
more voters, I know that.
I'm sure it was much more interesting, for goodness sake. Son of a gun. Well, I'm glad you got to go see the show.
I did. I had a great time. Got
Well-
home at about 11 o'clock, got 3 hours sleep. What the heck?
Yeah. Boy, have we had some outstanding guests this week.
We have. We've had some great people. Mary Fallon showed up.
Yes.
You got some kind of congressional
Yes,
medal, didn't you?
Congressional deal. I couldn't
That's
believe
incredible.
that. And hey, today, Kent Jones has permitted us to play some of my favorite songs that I've played here at KOMA Radio.
Boy, he hasn't had much sleep, has he?
Oh, yeah, man.
Yeah. And you know what? We're live on Channel 9, too.
Oh,
they're forecasting.
Hi,
They're
Robin.
broadcasting their whole show this morning.
All right. And listen, by the way, I want to tell you that today we're going to have something that a lot of people have missed. Kent Jones has given us permission to have a mini flashpoint this morning with Burns, Hargis, and Mike Turpin. And that ought to be a lot
Oh,
of fun.
wow. That's very cool.
Oh, yeah, they called. They're gonna be on today. And we've got a lot of other special guests today. Dr. Bob Blackburn of the Oklahoma Historical Society
that's
is
cool.
going to be here today. And I don't know, no telling who will come. And if we get calls like we've been getting all week, the phone will never stop ringing.
Well, there are so many people out there that have been with you all your life and all your career.
Yeah,
I mean,
know.
we could have phone calls for the next century and you wouldn't have enough phone calls to take care of everybody who want to say
so
goodbye.
Nice too, hasn't it?
It really has.
I guess when you say I love you, pass it on. I guess it eventually comes back.
Oh, yeah, it's coming back
It is.
tenfold.
Oh, yeah, it's coming back unbelievable. Okay, now today, when I first came back to KOMA Radio, thank goodness, in June of 1992, the first record I ever played on this radio station, I'm going to play it for you right now because it'll get you up and get you going. George, hit it.
Let's see, wait a minute. How old am I now?
I don't know. Don't tell anybody.
I'm young enough to, I've still got 30 more years if I'm going to keep up. 30 more years. Can you stand me 30 more years?
Yeah.
That's really seriously. Because you're 81 and well, I hit that magic age, but
Yeah. Well, I'm
you have
telling
such good experience to
you don't
pass
look your
along.
age. You don't look your age.
Well, that's
Tell you
thanks
that
to
for sure.
people like Victoria Johnson at Laser Light Skin Clinic. We have such the ability with technology now to hide all those wrinkles.
In the 16 or 9 years we've been together, what was your highlight? You know?
Oh, wow, Danny. You know what? Seriously? It was a bad time in the United States, but the way you handled, I wasn't with you when the Murrah bombing came, but when I saw
Right.
you handle what happened with 9/11, and how you have to balance that unbelievable tragedy
You know-
and still do what you do. And I tell you what, I saw some of the most amazing moments that, you could take something that was just heart-wrenching, and then you still have to do what we do, and that's, service people and give them the information they need to make them feel good.
I'm going to tell you one thing. The day that thing happened, the whole station took a junket to Las Vegas. And when I came back on Sunday, President Clinton was saying, it's time to heal. So when I came on the next Monday morning, I was trying to do some jokes, and people did not like that at all.
Well, that was after the Murrah bombing, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure
Well, I wasn't
was.
with you then, but I tell you what, the 9/11 sure it gave me a new perspective on what it is that we do and how we have to do it. And you do it better than anybody.
Golly, my head is so large, people, I'm going to have to buy a new house.
And you're done.
The best music, KOMA.
Oh, yeah. Good morning, everybody, from 92.5 KOMA Radio. I'm Danny Williams at 7 minutes until 6 o'clock, 77 degrees, and the phone is ringing off the wall. I'm getting so many nice calls. I mean, I just can't thank you people. People are calling me and saying we really enjoyed you through the years. Well, let me tell you something. Without you folks, I'd be a little old farm boy in Texas, walking behind a couple of mules. But now I get to work with a lovely lady, Lisa Saxon.
Well, I tell you what, it has been the most fun 9 years I think I have ever spent. I remember, Danny, I was still to this day walking out of the studio after 3 hours and having a headache so bad that I had to go take Tylenol because we had laughed and cut up and just acted silly for 3 hours.
Well, let me tell you something. I remember the first day you were in here,
Oh my God, I couldn't say my name.
and I went into Kent Jones and I said, Kent,
Oh my.
I don't think that woman's going to work out.
Yeah.
And Kent said, well, let me work with her a little bit, okay? And he did. And he helped you as much as anybody.
Are you
believe
kidding?
me.
Getting the whip, you got the whip out after me.
Oh, I know. I'm not as nice as
I think
he
that
is.
the only words he said to me for the first 2 years were, relax. It's okay.
That's right.
Relax.
You got the job. Relax. Relax.
Exactly. That way, you're right. Relax. You got the job.
That's right. 6 minutes now until 7 o'clock in the morning. 77 degrees, and we're all here. Thank you for tuning in.
KOMA.
As women, we know that
KOMA.
Hey, I have one of my best friends here today. She comes in every day and cleans our mess up. Her name is Garcia Carlman, and she has a young son by the name of David, who is brought us. What'd you bring us?
Rice with milk.
Oh yeah. Can you say it in Spanish?
Arroz con leche.
Oh, arroz con leche. Have you gone back to La Escuela?
Sí.
You know, yo dejar de aquí. Are you gonna miss me? All right. Thank you very much, Carmen, for the rice and milk, arroz con leche, and David, it's been a pleasure having you here. You know, I've developed my favorite songs throughout the years and favorite artists. This artist I saw the first time at the Bryant Center. I think had she been with the right record company and had the right promotion, she would have been the #1 singer in the United States. Ladies,
And now, wow, with his final thought for the day, here's Danny.
okay. Are you ready for this one?
I'm never ready for your thought for the day. It scares
Michael
me.
Jackson is 50 today.
No way. No way.
Yeah, he looks younger because thanks to plastic surgery, most of his face is still 15.
The answer? Pray.
KOMA, Oklahoma City.
7 minutes past 8 o'clock. Danny Williams, Lisa Sykes.
The posse here is Lisa and Randy. There's program director Kent back there. They've got Danny Cam. All these cameras set up in here so they can record the final couple of days here. We've got a couple of seconds. You're between songs here. How you feeling? Final day.
I feel kind of ambivalent. Yeah. I mean, you know, I've done this so long, and I can't believe I'm going to give it up.
You know, 1947 it started in Austin. 1950 you made your way to Oklahoma City.
1950 I came to Channel 4, and 62 I came to KOMA.
There's a Channel 4. I didn't realize there was one of them. There's one in
Sorry, this is Channel 9. Sorry, Robin, please don't hate me.
We'll pay you some slack. It is your last day and all. Monday. This is Friday, 6:10. Monday morning. What are you going to do? Tuesday, what are you going to do? Wednesday? See, I think
No, actually,
what a plan.
No, what I'm going to do Monday, I'm going to go dove hunting in my backyard.
Legally. That's awesome, because there's nothing like breaking the law on your first day out.
No, I'm not breaking the law. I'm not a lawbreaker.
Absolutely not.
No.
We had these moments. I think you're about to get set to go on the air. Danny, congratulations on just
Thank
a
you.
fantastic career. 61 years.
I want you guys to know that you and Robin and the great
Ed.
I listen to you guys, watch you every morning before I come to work. Find out what the temperature reading is and what it's going to be. I listen to you folks every day. That's the truth.
All right. Well, I can hear Ed laughing. That
Yeah,
means
he will laugh.
that's a big thank you on the other end.
Okay.
This is one from Robin right here.
Oh, God.
And here's one
Thank
from
you,
Ed.
That's good. I knew Ed and I were a little funny.
No, we came back close.
Thank you.
It's a legend. He's a legend, but I'm not. Yeah, sorry. Back to you.
KOMA Radio, playing the very best music of the 60s and 70s. We're going to play a few songs today that I have liked in my career, and I hope you will indulge me because some of them are not from the 60s and 70s. It's 16 past 6 o'clock. Our temperature reading is 77 degrees and looking fantastic this morning. Got on a black t-shirt that says
Party like a rock star.
There you go, Lisa Sykes.
Well, you know what? It is a party, Danny.
It is.
We are just going to celebrate all day long. I mean, because, gee, what else can you do?
We've had so many people here this week and so many phone calls. It's unbelievable.
That's true. I mean, the party's going to continue to, because not only when you retire, we've saved a few of those little moments that you least expect that we're going to play for people because
Somebody just called and they wanted me to tell them if I ever cursed on the radio.
Oh, really?
And I did one time. I was working Sunday morning. I was playing religious music.
Oh, no.
Back in those days, they had records that were like 24 inches wide and had different cuts on it.
Mm-hmm.
So you'd cue it up with a needle from the phonograph and put it on the track, and then you'd back the record up just a bit so that it would start on time. So I'm sitting there, and all of a sudden, I knock the arm on the turntable across the record, and it goes. And I said a terrifically bad word.
Uh-oh, on a religious station.
No, it was a religious show. It was on
Wait,
WKY.
that's what I mean, yeah. It's a religious show.
And I
Okay.
called the transmitter, who then kept the logs and so forth, and I said, "Did you hear that?" He said, "We sure did."
Uh-oh.
And I sat there all morning thinking I'm going to get fired. And nobody ever called me. I mean, it was unbelievable.
Hopefully they were all in church.
They probably were in shock. Hey, here's another story. We got some commercials here? Okay, let's play those. Well, everybody, I'm just about to sign off, and this is our show for today. And somebody that I want to thank and tell how much I love and how much she has done for me, Lisa Sykes.
I love you too.
Boy, you've done so good.
You have too.
I'm going to miss you.
You know what?
What?
I said I wasn't going to do this
Me too. That's what I said.
because today's a celebration, buddy.
Yeah.
It's new beginnings for
guess
you, new life with Maureen, who I really appreciate you sharing the rest, the
Thank
last
you.
9 years with.
And
No, that is my fault.
Ken Jones,
I love you.
our program director, sir, I want to thank you so much. You've helped me so much and tolerated me. And I know that in some ways I'm a little, wilder than you like for the station.
You know
to
what,
be.
Danny? You've calmed down over the years.
I got a big stick.
16 years ago, first of all, I came to Oklahoma 20 years ago. And the first thing people told me was, you've got to get Danny Williams on KOMA.
You're kidding.
It took me 4 years to convince Vance to bring you.
All
No,
right.
it didn't take that long. But after 4 years, we wanted to have you on, and I'm glad you came on. And, I never thought I'd have the opportunity to work with a legend like you.
Thank you.
Thank you for the honor, and thank you for staying with us for 16 years.
Well, I want you to know one thing. Of all the people I have worked for, you can nice better than anybody I've ever seen. You're a nice
Ah,
man.
shucks.
Okay. And hey, one final person I got to thank. The number one person in my life who gets me up at 3:30 in the morning, fixes my breakfast, has been driving me to work for the last month because I got vertigo.
Driving you crazy.
No, you don't drive me crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, my lovely wife, Maureen.
I love you, Danny. Anybody that knows me knows I love you.
Well, I know how much
What you
love
don't
me.
know is how proud I am of you.
Well, thank you very much.
I really am. The people that I've got to meet, am I too long? Have I
No,
said that?
no, you haven't. No, everything's fine. Well, people, it's about time to go. I can't believe this has happened.